Welcome back to Automotive territory. You've already seen the most affordable new sports bikes of 2024. So today we forget everything about smart shopping and introduce to you the most anticipated and at times the most expensive two-wheel newcomers of tomorrow. These machines possess unmatched agility, bonkers power, and be sure, they're the best that the motorcycle industry has to offer in the upcoming model year. So subscribe to our channel and enjoy this window shopping session for the world's best sports bikes. We start the engines now. Brabus 1300R Masterpiece Edition. The partnership between KTM and Brabus has yielded an incredible luxury hyper-naked that had an exemplary sales success and became an instant collector's item. In 2024, the spectacular finale to this collaboration trilogy will culminate in the most limited run of the series, consisting of only 50 units. Just like its predecessors, the Masterpiece Edition builds on the platform of the 1290 Super Duke R Evo, which means a 1301cc V-twin that exhales through a dual slip-on Brabus exhaust and is good for 180 horsepower. There is a WP Apex semi-active suspension, Brembo brakes with cornering ABS and traction control, and a bunch of electronic aids by KTM. This time, the Brabus 1300R will be sold in Onyx Black or Diamond White, with a limited run of 25 numbered bikes for each color. The black trellis frame is mounted on 17-inch Brabus Monoblock Z-forged wheels with a 9-spoke design and gold platinum finish. This masterpiece gets a distinctive round LED headlight framed with an exposed visor. Plus, there is an even heavier use of carbon fiber elements in the bodywork. The rider's comfort will be ensured by heated grips and a bespoke heated single seat covered in black leather with a diamond quilt pattern. MV Agusta Brutale 1000RR Assen. The special edition bike celebrates MV Agusta's past successes at the legendary Assen TT racing circuit. Limited to 300 units worldwide, the 1000RR Assen inherits all the best features of the standard Brutale. This means that it's powered by the 998cc inline 4-cylinder engine that punches out 208 horsepower and 86 pound-feet of torque. These numbers ensure the bike's mind-boggling top speed of 186 miles or 300 kilometers per hour. Its powertrain benefits from hardware and software modifications, which allow the high-end electronic gearbox to engage more quickly and precisely. Suspension duties are performed by fully adjustable semi-active Öhlins Nix inverted fork and a fully adjustable Öhlins EC TTX monoshock, both providing 4.7 inches of travel. When it comes to the visuals, the new Brutale 1000RR Assen is distinguished with an exclusive color scheme which combines blue and silver as main hues and contrasts them with gold highlights. Plenty of carbon fiber parts are also adapted throughout the bike. It gets new tank side covers, airbox cover, exhaust cover, and ultralight front and rear wheels by Rotobox. Kawasaki Ninja ZX6R. 2024 will bring exterior and technology improvements to the Kawasaki Supersport, but more importantly, it marks the bike's return to the European market since its updated 4-cylinder now meets the Euro 5 standards. The mill keeps its 636cc capacity, but features numerous mechanical tweaks such as new cam profiles, redesigned intakes, and new exhaust headers. As a result, its power output drops slightly to 122 horses, but these are now available at lower revs at 13,000 RPM. The Japanese also promise boosted mid-range torque and better performance. In terms of exterior design, the 2024 Ninja ZX6R adopts a more modern look with its all-LED lighting, revised nose, downforce-boosting winglets on the sides, and a new air intake. The chassis setup remains unchanged, so there is still a separate function BP fork from Showa and a unitrack monoshock, both with full adjustability. The bike does, however, benefit from a new brake setup on the front wheel. There are new 12.2-inch dual semi-floating discs, with 4-piston calipers from Nissan. This 2024 Ninja can be purchased with or without ABS, but its standard equipment list includes Kawasaki traction control and a 4.3-inch TFT display with integrated ride modes instead of analog instrumentation. Norton Motorcycles V4CR. After the recent turmoil associated with the financial fraud of the former CEO, Norton Motorcycles is making a comeback, being fully backed by the new Indian owner, TVS Motor Company. The V4CR is the first model after the company's revival and an attempt to build the world's ultimate cafe racer. The centerpiece of this ambitious project is the Norton's 72-degree 1.2-liter V4 unveiled back in 2016. The same engine that powers their V4's V Superbike and makes 185 horsepower at 12,000 RPM and 92 pound-feet at 9K. The artistry in motion concept followed by the Norton's team means that each bike is hand-built at the factory in Solihull and inherits the signature hourglass silhouette. It gets carbon fiber bodywork and either aluminum matte black OZ Piaggio wheels or carbon fiber BST Rapid Tax. The Norton V4CR is equipped with state-of-the-art fully adjustable O-lean suspension, 43mm NIX 30 upside-down forks at the front, and TTX GP Norton bespoke rear shock with hydraulic preload adjustment at the rear. Its high-performance package also consists of Brembo brakes, sturdy aerospace-grade aluminum billet machined yokes, standard ABS with advanced traction control system that responds to lean angles, and a 6-inch TFT screen to select 3 distinct engine modes. Ducati Monster 30-year Anniversario. Released to celebrate the 30-year-long evolution of the Monster, the 30-year Anniversario will go on sale as a 500-unit limited edition, out of which only 100 will be allocated to the US market. Visually, the special model is set apart by its Italian flag exterior color scheme and 4-pound lighter forged aluminum wheels. The latter house 12.6-inch disc brakes that become lighter and benefit from the new Brembo Stelema calipers. The bike's slim seat features new embroidery and can be ordered in one of 2 positions, 33 or 31.9 inches above the ground. Built on the latest Monster chassis, the Anniversario has a couple of tricks up its sleeve. It gets a more sophisticated O-lean suspension setup with a standard NIX 30 front fork and an adjustable steering damper at the rear. Of course, the true star of this monster is its Testastrata 11-degree L-twin engine with 937cc displacement and liquid cooling. Good for 111 horsepower and 69 pound-feet, the mill is paired with a 6-speed Ducati quick-shift gearbox and a new exhaust setup with Terminiani muffler. Finally, being a modern Ducati, the bike has a full electronics package, which includes cornering ABS, traction control, wheelie control, drive modes, and a 4.3-inch color dash. Verge TS Pro Mika Häkkinen Edition. The Estonian electric motorbike startup lives up to its name and continues to reside on the verge of technological progress. Their groundbreaking TS Pro continues to explore the rear hub motor concept and now adds a super exclusive version co-developed with the legendary Formula 1 champion Mika Häkkinen. His namesake edition of Verge bikes will be limited to 100 units, each carrying a unique numbered plate and his signature. These TS Pros will be covered with a unique ceramic coating, a signature dual-tone finish of deep dark gray and silver, and carbon fiber details as a homage to the soul of motorsports. The Verge TS Pro platform continues to embody the innovation of electronic future. The entire construction was reworked to accommodate a 22 kWh battery, while the motor and all of the moving parts are placed in the rear wheel. There is no chain, no belt, no gearbox, just a pair of electromagnets in the rim that repel each other and turn the rim to produce 137 horsepower and mind-bending 738 pound-feet of torque. The Verge TS Pro can travel for up to 220 miles in town. It recharges in just 35 minutes from empty, and as a proper superbike, is equipped with high-performance Brembo Verge braking components and an all-lean suspension. BMW R12 nineT. BMW Motorrad is approaching its centenary, and there isn't a more perfect machine to celebrate the brand's journey over the last 100 years than this purest neo-retro naked. The R12 nineT is a direct replacement of the Beamer's best-selling model, and therefore it follows the same minimalist aesthetics and classic design. The most prominent change about the engine is the fuel tank, which now exhibits a shape reminiscent of BMW motorcycles from the 1970s. The LED headlight was redesigned to incorporate a black surround light guide to ensure even light distribution. Plus, the new cylinder heads, air intakes, and side panels collectively contribute to a more streamlined finish. The frame has undergone a revision, and it's now a single-piece tubular space frame with a subframe that is bolted on. This alteration is expected to have an influence on the new bike's riding characteristics. At the front, you will still find fully customizable inverted telescopic forks, and braking performance remains provided by radially mounted 4-piston Brembo monoblock calipers with steel-braided brake lines. The R12 nineT Roadster will be powered by the air and oil-cooled 2-cylinder 1170cc boxer engine lifted from the R1200 GS. The revamped mill will make 107 horsepower at 7,000 RPM and 85 pound-feet at 6,500. But bear in mind that the A2 licensed models in Europe will have slightly lower performance specifications. If you want us to cover two-wheel transport more regularly, then make sure to smash the like button. Watch till the very end and visit the comment section to ask for more. Comments of at least 5 words are much appreciated. Let's proceed. MV Agusta Dragster RR SCS America. This Nostalgia Awakening Special Edition pays tribute to the iconic 750S, which was launched all the way back in 1973 with the red, white, and blue color scheme to highlight the importance of the US market. 50 years later, the American market for MV Agusta is still extremely important. So the new Dragster RR SCS embraces a similar design approach, though with a fresh take on the famous tricolor styling. Now blue is the dominant color, being present on the side covers, on the sides of the tank, front fender, and the rear rim, while red is covering the top section of the seat profile. White's presence is limited to special triangular graphics on the tank. Other features to attract local enthusiasts include a dedicated sports seat featuring America Special Edition embroidering, a laser-engraved number on the upper tri-clamp, and a special parts kit fitted as standard. The latter consists of a transparent clutch cover, edition-specific bike cover, and an authenticity certificate. The power comes from the usual MV Agusta Dragster RR 798cc engine. The 3-cylinder delivers 140 horsepower and 64 pound-feet of torque, and it is linked to a 6-speed smart clutch system. Finally, adding the optional Akrapovic titanium exhaust system will bump the power output to 148 ponies. Krämer GP2-890RR. Established by an ex-KTM engineer in 2013, Krämer Motorcycles has been building racing bikes based on the KTM engines for the past 10 years. The latest creation of the German brand is this track-only supersport with the class-leading power-to-weight specifications. These are 138 horsepower and just 313 pounds, fully equipped for a ride. The former number is a courtesy of the KTM-sourced 889cc parallel twin. It gets a handful of improvements that boost its output and make the engine lighter. The mill produces 74 pound-feet at 8200 RPM and has its redline raised to 11,500. Limited to 125 units, the model builds on the highly regarded GP2 platform that benefits from new electronics, refined suspension, and heightened aerodynamics. The bike's usual chromoly steel trellis frame gets fitted with a fully adjustable WP Apex Pro suspension, which includes a 43mm front fork with 4.7 inches of travel and a rear monoshock with 5.5 inches. The RR's Dymac UP7X forged aluminum wheels measure 17 inches in size. They wear Pirelli Diablo Superbike SC1 slick tires and house Brembo brakes with Stelema calipers up front. There is also a smart dash with data logging, a 9-level traction control, and a 5-level wheelie control function. How will you rate the upcoming roster of sports bikes? My personal favorites for the 2024 model here are the new MV Agusta Brutale and the Brabus R1300's Masterpiece Edition. What about you? Make sure to check out the episodes about the cheapest new sports bikes of 2024 through the link on the screen. Smash the like button and subscribe to Automotive Territory. May the torque be with you!